Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. Tonight we have some great action for you. And we start off Monday Night Raw with a 6-woman tag team match. So I say we get straight into the first match of Monday Night Raw. As Zoe Stark going to make her entrance first out of the 6 women. Pure Fusion Collective coming out alone, I guess.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. Introducing first, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
Now Zoe Stark, she's had many matches on Monday Night Raw over the last few weeks. She's picked up some victories. She recently lost to Alexa Bliss, in which PFC as a whole attacked Alexa Bliss post-match in a 3-on-1 beatdown. And that was last week, which has led to tonight, where Alexa has found 2 partners to team up with her to take on PFC in Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark.
Representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
As Shayna Baszler making her entrance to the ring, the second member of Pure Fusion Collective coming out. Not much done over on Monday Night Raw so far this season. And who knows, Pure Fusion Collective might not last much longer. I mean, No Mercy's coming up in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So Zoe Stark has a pretty good story going on with Alexa Bliss and could find herself on a PLE in what is a very big match for herself. But we'll see how things progress over this week and next week.
The Pure Fusion Collective from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Now member 3 of 3 of Pure Fusion Collective PFC, making her way down to the ring in Sonya Deville. As these 3 women gonna look to knock off Alexa Bliss and whoever her 2 tag team partners are. And talking about that, it's going to be interesting to figure out who Alexa Bliss has picked to be on her team. So let's see now, as the members of PFC all stand in the ring. As Alexa Bliss makes her entrance for this 6-way tag match.
From Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Now Alexa Bliss, she's had a Money in the Bank qualifier match. She was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. She didn't win Money in the Bank, it was Liv Morgan that won Money in the Bank. And she went on to win the WWE Women's Championship over on SmackDown, beating Charlotte Flair. They had a rematch at SummerSlam in which Liv retained again. And it looks like Alexa Bliss has picked the Genius of the Sky to team up with her here in this 6-woman tag.
Damage control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
As Io Sky is on Team Bliss. Io Sky also had a pretty quiet season here in Universe Mode. She's faced Lyra Valkyria. That's about all I can remember from her journey so far. Maybe some tag matches here and there. But besides that, this is definitely one of Io's first bigger chances. As now member 3 going to make her entrance. And it's the Women's Intercontinental Champion, newly crowned Natalya.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Natalya.
The newly crowned Women's Intercontinental Champion Natalya, who beat Lita in an open challenge at SummerSlam, putting the Hall of Famer back into retirement. Obviously until Lita next decides to show up. Well, Alexa Bliss has picked 2 very good allies to fight alongside her here tonight against PFC. As this 6-woman tag team match is underway, and Zoe Stark hits Alexa Bliss with a crossbody. Bliss gonna fight back, taking down Stark. Now Zoe turning it round. Alexa Bliss there, rocking her with that right fist into the cover. Zoe at 1. Alexa kick to the midsection, off the ropes, drop kick to the skull, down goes Stark, but there she catches Bliss in a cheeky little grab of the foot, but Bliss gonna reverse again, keeping herself on top. Side Russian leg sweep. Zoe Stark now desperately trying to crawl to her corner, but Bliss cancels those chances out as she delivers a splash to the back of Zoe Stark. Now Alexa Bliss, drop kick to the back. Stark using the ropes to get back to her feet. Alexa Bliss, takedown. Oh! Neck first onto the bottom rope, using her legs to catapult her up onto that bottom rope. That's got to be painful, as Shayna Baszler's tagged in and a spear delivered to Alexa Bliss. But now the tag made to Io Sky. Io Sky now with a DDT to Shayna Baszler. Now Shayna Baszler, a former MMA fighter. She's one of the most dangerous women in this division probably. As Io Sky with a knee to the chin there. As I was saying, former MMA fighter in Shayna Baszler. Definitely not one to underestimate. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Gets the drop kick to the knees of Io Sky. Sky now just writhing in pain. Sonya Deville gets caught with a right fist. Escapes the hold, kick to the midsection. Now got Sky up in a fireman's carry position. face first into the middle turnbuckle there. Sky gets the foot up. Now rolls through, double stomp to the chest. Io Sky, one of the best high flyers in the game, probably one of the best wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. And definitely here in sports entertainment. Does get taken down though there with a clothesline by Sonya Deville. Now sent into the corner. Here comes Zoe Stark. And now PFC with the double team back body drop. Zoe heads to the outside now. Got to be careful of Natalya. Springboard drop kick delivered to Io Sky, but Sky going to smartly roll out. As Zoe Stark now. Irish whip sends Io into the corner. And tagging Shayna Baszler to do the work here. She delivers a right fist to Sky in the corner. Now with a run up. Forearm to the face. Not going to allow a tag. Up to the second rope. What does she have in mind? Went for the elbow. Got caught by Sky. Now sent into the corner herself. And Sky gonna dig into the face of Shayna Baszler with her elbow. Trying to cause as much damage as she can. I believe we're still to see Natalya in this match. As Alexa Bliss now with the arm drag. Sends Shayna back into the corner. Gets the elbow up, does Shayna. Gets caught with a kick by Bliss though. I believe she was going with another spear. Catches Bliss with a kick there, caught her off guard. Now goes for the kick combination, but Bliss dodges the attempted kick to the skull. Drops her face first onto the turnbuckle. Down goes Baszler. And now here comes Natalya for the first time, I believe, in this match. She takes down Sonya Deville. Now delivering chops. And a big right forearm. She's going to turn her attention to Shayna Baszler, but decided that was not her best interest. And the tag Alexa Bliss back in. Maybe wanting Bliss to get that final pinfall. Off the ropes now. Ducks under. Leapfrog. Shoulder tackle by Bliss. And now the double knees to the gut by Bliss. Into the cover. Can she put away Sonya Deville? No, Zoe Stark's there to break things up. Now going up to the top rope. Alexa Bliss went for Twisted Bliss. Dodges his Sonya Deville and a big knee strike there to the chin of Alexa Bliss. Could have knocked her out cold, but doesn't seem to have done so. Bliss plants her there with a powerbomb. Now later tonight on Monday Night Raw, you will see a rematch of last week's main event in Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley. As Rhea Ripley did seem to leave the match with what looked like a torso injury, as she was holding that area of her body while limping away. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. As Alexa Bliss catches Zoe Stark with her sister Abigail. It's broken up by Shayna Baszler. A tribute to the late great Bray Wyatt, who Alexa Bliss still pays tribute to this day. You can actually see it on her jacket during her entrance. Heartwarming tribute to the Fiend. And now a back body drop to Bliss. And more on Bray, one of the most creative minds in the history of the WWE. crossbody by Sonya Deville into the cover. Io Sky going to save the matchup. Now Io gets caught by Sonya Deville. I believe Sonya Deville might also be a former MMA fighter, just like fellow member of PFC, Shayna Baszler. Taunting here though. Doesn't see Alexa Bliss coming, gets caught, sent into the corner. Gets the elbow up, but Bliss there with a clothesline takes her down. And now it's Alexa's turn to taunt to the crowd. This allows Zoe Stark to tag in. Catches Alexa off the ropes. Is that it? Natalya gone for the wrong person, but Alexa manages to kick out at 2. Natalya went for Sonya Deville. We're going to get caught by Zoe Stark here. Gets hit with a body slam. Alexa Bliss going to go after Sonya Deville, but Zoe Stark there to cancel it out. Now turning her attention back to Natalya. And she gets rid of that threat. Now Alexa Bliss still got Io Sky to use. Arm drag there. Now Zoe sends Alexa into the corner. And tosses her into the center of the ring. Stomp to the back of the skull. That's nasty. Double axe handle by Stark. Gonna roll her over into the cover. Could this be the end of the match? And yes, it is. PFC upsetting the team of Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, and Natalya.
Here are your winners, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya Deville.
The crowd not going to be happy about that one, as they would have wanted to see Alexa Bliss get revenge for last week. But PFC backing up their actions, as Bliss still going to be looking for revenge.
Your next premium live event is No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands, featuring superstars like the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. You don't want to miss No Mercy.
As we're back on Monday Night Raw for more action here. It's a one-on-one matchup between Jey Uso and Tama Tonga.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy Uso from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
As Jey gonna look to knock off one half of the Tongans, as the Usos did actually face them last week in a losing effort, I believe, which was the Usos' first loss back as a tag team here in the WWE, as they'd previously wrestled 2 tag matches back together against the Creed brothers. And I actually can't remember. Never mind, it was A-Town Down Under in Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And then it was the Creed brothers, in which the Usos won both and then lost last week, which now leads to a one-on-one bout here tonight.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga!
Now Jey Uso here has a very big chance to earn back the Usos' win. And if he does, that might create some tension between these two teams. It may not as well. We'll just have to see how things unfold. As Tama Tonga going to look to double he and Tonga Loa's dominance over the Usos. Now, another thing I'm thinking about now is very recently on Friday Night SmackDown, we saw Drew McIntyre make his debut in what seemed like it was potentially a trade between a superstar from Raw in McIntyre and a still unknown superstar from SmackDown that would permanently move over to the Red brand. So, I wonder if we'll see them tonight. We'll have to find out. As Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga kicks off here. As Jey backs Tama onto the ropes. Now, Tama Tonga going to back Jey into the ropes. And this time, ends with a cheap shot. Jey catches him there. Now, Jey Uso neck breaker. Went for the super kick, got caught, kicked to the midsection. Now going from behind, Irish whip. Drop kick there. Takes down Jey. Got to be careful of Jimmy Uso. Now Jey. Another neck breaker. Right fist to the face there. Kick to the midsection. Got him up. Plants him down. Into the cover. Pin broken up by Tonga Loa as Tama Tonga rolls out the ring. Gets chopped into the corner. Referee's attention diverted to the exposed turnbuckle pad as Jey goes for the cover. Referee not seeing the cover. Likely wouldn't have ended the match anyways. Now more on the Usos reunion as a tag team. A few episodes ago on Monday Night Raw, maybe 3 or 4, we were in the parking lot and we saw Jimmy Uso get approached by brother Jey Uso, who just laid out a straight proposal to him that since he and Jimmy were not doing well on their respective brands, Jimmy was over on SmackDown, Jey was here on Raw. Neither man was doing very well. So Jey proposed that they return as a tag team. Jimmy accepted. He had his last match on SmackDown the following show actually. Against the OTC, a blood relative, Roman Reigns. Obviously in a losing effort. And now that has led to 2 wins, a loss, back as a tag team. Now Jey Uso in singles action here tonight. Looking to beat Tama Tonga. Drops the knee to the back of the head of Jey. Irish whip by Jey. Super kick delivered. Takes down Tama Tonga. Into the cover. Now 2. Kicks out. It's Jey now. Brings Tama to the corner. Drops him there. And now from the second rope, went for the elbow drop. Tama Tonga moved out of the way. No avail for Jey Uso. As now... Oh, it looked like he just popped him up into a cutter there. Impressive. Jey, though, gets a kick to the face there. And now, these two are going to trade blows. Jey giving Tama Tonga the upper hand. Jey now getting his lips back. And now these two men both throwing fists at one another. But Tama Tonga managing to stun Jey and hits him with a DDT. Both men down. Throws the arm across the chest. Jey gets the shoulder up at 2. And a tired Tama Tonga can't believe it. As now drops Jey. Trying to put him away now in desperation. Can he do it? Jey again rises at 2. And now Jey inside cradle going to try and steal it. But Tama Tonga at 2. What chaos. Jey into the cover now. Hooks the leg. Feet on the ropes. Tama Tonga powers out at the count of 1. Some crazy action just now as Jey gets back into the ring, gets caught with a double axe handle. Referee again distracted here, not for the first time this match. And now Tama Tonga again looking to drop Jey for the second time. Can that be it? Is the second time it? No, Jey Uso once more. And Tama Tonga is furious as the disrespect towards Jey flying out there. Oh, but Tonga lower. Gonna distract Jey Uso now as he gets caught from behind by Tama. Does catch him with the elbows though. Irish whip spear by Jey. Into the cover now. Can he get the pinfall off this? No, Tama Tonga. And Jey Uso both looking to win this desperately. Don't want to lose. As Jey now stomping him out in the corner. Super kick delivered. And again, it's caught with a kick as Jey rolls out the way. And now up on the shoulders, Fireman's carry slips out. These two just going reversal for reversal now. And a headbutt takes down Jey. Now later tonight we do see the men's Intercontinental Champion Penta in one-on-one action. He's got something going on with Bron Breakker, the former champion, who I believe 2 episodes ago faced Omos in the main event to earn #1 contendership to the Intercontinental Championship. And those two will be going one-on-one at No Mercy in just about 2 weeks' time. So that's an interesting match later tonight. See if Bron Breakker has anything to do with it. And Jey delivers another super kick. And now Uso splash. is this match finally put to bed and Jey Uso picks up the win.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso.
A hard-fought battle in which main event Jey Uso comes out on top. As now we see Alexa Bliss backstage. Oh! What is this? Zoe Stark attacking Alexa Bliss post-win and post-loss for Bliss. Wow. I'm speechless. Was the win not enough? Anyway, we've got Bronson Reed here in the ring. He's got a suggestion for Sheamus to resolve their issues. Oh my goodness. Big Bronson Reed challenging Sheamus to a no-holds-barred match at No Mercy. Big stakes there. Please subscribe to Tackman12 as I am looking to hit 1.5 thousand subscribers. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from this channel. And let's go ahead and get back to Monday Night Raw. In a few weeks' time, the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins returns to Monday Night Raw. You don't want to miss his return to the red brand. As we are back live on Monday Night Raw, we now see Penta in one-on-one action versus an unknown opponent, in which Bron Breakker could play a factor in this match. And the crowd is up and rowdy for this one. Good vibes here tonight on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, the WWE
Is Penta
Intercontinental Champion,
debuted on Monday Night Raw maybe about 7 or 8 episodes ago. Feuded with Bron Breakker for about a month. Beat him for the Intercontinental Championship, I believe, at Bash in Berlin. Has reigned ever since. And Bron Breakker gets his rematch at No Mercy. Oh my! No way!
and his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
It looks like we may have just found out who Drew McIntyre was traded for from Monday Night Raw over to SmackDown. And it looks like SmackDown's LA Knight has made the move to Monday Night Raw. LA Knight, the man traded for Drew McIntyre. As Knight making his Monday Night Raw debut here against the Intercontinental Champion. Wow. Two men going to tie up now. Penta shoves Knight back. Now got him in the corner. Referee having to force him apart, but Knight with a cheap shot. Manages to catch Penta off guard there. Not something Knight normally does. Normally a respectable opponent, but he goes for the disrespectful move there. Not the second time though, interesting. Clothesline in the corner. Now pounding the head of Penta onto the mat. Very delicate part of the body. And Penta with a backbreaker to Knight. Now, LA Knight has had some very good moments over on Friday Night SmackDown. He's competed for the Undisputed Championship against Cody Rhodes. He's teamed up with Cody Rhodes. In fact, him and Cody Rhodes did win that tag team match. He's also had a tag team match with John Cena, but that was over here on Monday Night Raw, in which the two men lost. He also lost his Undisputed Championship match against Cody, as Cody has reigned throughout this entire season. And on SmackDown, after this Raw, there is a fatal four-way that will determine Cody's challenger at No Mercy. You have to stay tuned for the next SmackDown, as Knight now got the shoulders down in a pinning predicament there. Penta managing to power out at 2. Knight with a run up. Kick out. Penta in the corner. Delivering as much punishment as he can. What's he thinking from the outside here? Springboard drop kick attempt. Penta dodges. Now in the corner. Penta. Kick to the knee. And a Mexican Destroyer. Kick out by LA Knight at 2. Brilliant maneuver there by Penta. Mexican Destroyer. What's he going to do now? Penta with the Penta Driver. And now strikes LA Knight down. Oh, Braun Breaker's here. Penta distracted here, and LA Knight clubs him in the back of the head on the distraction from Braun Breaker. He's backing up on the entrance ramp now, probably heading back to gorilla position now. As Knight awaits Penta on the second rope. Dives from the top, goes for the drop kick, no one home. And now Penta takes him down with a springboard. Gets caught there by Knight. I meant to say a springboard sling blade, as Knight hits him with a neck breaker. Follows up with a knee to the face. Springboard dropkick by LA Knight. Can't wait to see how LA Knight's Raw career progresses. Obviously faces the Intercontinental Champion here tonight. Slams him chest first into the turnbuckles. German suplex to follow. Now hurrying into the cover. Going to try and put him away. But Penta kicks out at 2. Again, can't wait to see how the career of LA Knight plays out here on Raw. Hitting Penta there with a blunt force trauma BFT. Going to try and get the pinfall win, but Penta at 2 again. Just keeps on denying LA Knight his debut victory here on Raw. Obviously trying to repeat what Drew McIntyre did against Kevin Owens, as Drew did win his debut match. So Knight going to look to do the same. Now to the outside on the apron, back suplex on the hardest part of the ring. Turns him round, knee to the chin, big clothesline, takes down Penta. Does catch Knight there, Hurricane Rana on the outside. And now a sling blade by Penta. Looking to rally up the crowd. LA Knight as well. Going to get the crowd on his side as he's slammed into the barricade now. And Penta with a foot stomp to the face of Knight. Wrenching at the arm. Oh! Looking to dislocate the shoulder of Knight. We're tossing him across ringside. We've got update on that Alexa Bliss and Zoe Stark situation. They've actually had a one-on-one match announced for No Mercy. So Zoe Stark will go one-on-one with Alexa Bliss and No Mercy as LA Knight hits the blunt force trauma on Penta again. Is that the end? Yes, it is, and LA Knight wins on his Raw debut.
Here is your winner,
Moments after announcing that Alexa Bliss and Zoe Stark will go one-on-one at No Mercy, LA Knight hits the BFT, blunt force trauma, and wins on his Monday Night Raw debut. Now we head backstage again and we see Finn Balor. Oh, this is a good one. A face-to-face confrontation backstage between Balor and CM Punk. Finn Balor, the World Heavyweight Champion. CM Punk, Challenger for No Mercy. They will compete one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship come No Mercy. Things heating up between those two men. As now it's main event time. Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley.
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
As Raquel Rodriguez makes her way toward the ring. Like I said earlier tonight, I was interested for this match because Rhea Ripley seemed to get injured at the end of last week's match. We don't have any actual medical update on Rhea Ripley, so we're going to have to see her condition as she makes her entrance here tonight. As a rematch of last week's main event happens here tonight. As the Eradicator looking for back-to-back wins here in the main event of Raw. Oh. Rhea coming... Oh my word.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley coming out all bandaged. All around her torso. Is she even medically cleared to compete tonight? Well, whether she is or not, doesn't look like she's giving medical much of a chance to assess her. She just wants to come out and fight. Now, as of right now, Rhea Ripley is not scheduled for a match at No Mercy. We have one Raw before No Mercy, which is next week's Raw. So we'll see if anything happens then. But for now, an injured and bandaged Rhea Ripley is going to take on Raquel Rodriguez in the main event of Monday Night Raw. This is a very interesting plot twist. I doubt many were expecting that. As now this match begins. As Rhea with a snapmare takedown. Looks to be in decent physical condition. Gets taken down by Raquel there. Going to work on the injured arm. The injured arm, the injured upper body of Rhea Ripley. Oh no, definitely not medically cleared. You can see it there. Rhea desperately trying to get out. Does. Very good technical moves there. Forcing Raquel to have to fight here. Now Rodriguez gets out of that predicament. Ripley, knee to the gut, roll up now. Raquel turns it round. Had a knife edge cover on there. Ripley does push her off. Now these two tying back up again. Rhea shoved back by Raquel. That's maybe the strength difference that this little Rhea injury gives to Raquel. Yeah, Raquel again going to use the injury of Ripley to her advantage, shoving her into the corner. Right forearm there, knocks Ripley into the corner. And now Raquel going to drive Rhea into the ring post. Shoulder first. Towards the injured area. Now Ripley going to fight back with a big boot to the face. Now to the hamstring. Not going to give up without a fight is Rhea Ripley. Just stomping the arm of Raquel Rodriguez. Now Rhea inside cradle. Raquel does kick out. Leg drop follows by Ripley. And you do have to wonder if Raquel has her eyes set on the Women's World Championship. She definitely could. It's Ripley there. Misses the attack. Raquel with a neck breaker. Now cranking the neck of Rhea Ripley. Now the power coming into play. Now measuring up a vulnerable Rhea Ripley. Raquel, Tahana, boom! Stacks Rhea up for the pin. But Rhea at 1. Still got that fight left in her. Now Raquel got Rhea up on the shoulders. Kind of in a torture rack position. Neck breaker there. Torture rack, swinging neck breaker. Now Raquel on the top. To the outside. Double axe handle. Takes down Ripley, but Ripley catches her with a kick. despite the injury. Got her in a position for an electric chair, but Rodriguez still fighting. Takes down Ripley there. Doesn't look like Rhea stands much of a chance. Sent into the ring post now. Oh, you can see her just clutching at the injured area here. Rhea is in bad pain. Continues to clutch at that chest area, the upper body. She's kind of walking a bit hunched over there. Rhea is struggling. Now again a roll-up, just desperately trying to get something here on Raquel. A clothesline by Ripley. But what can she do to actually beat Raquel here? It doesn't look like there's anything going for Rhea. Does kind of get her with a gut wrench slam there. Now a couple kicks. One to the side of her head, takes down Raquel. I mean, Rhea's going to have to get a riptide in surely if she's going to... I mean, is she even going to be able to do the riptide? It's not just a nothing task to pick up Raquel. Let alone slam her like she does have to for the riptide. And for the second time, Raquel with a Tahana bomb. Into the cover. Will that put Rhea away? No, it will not. Still got fight left within her. Now Raquel with a big boot sends Rhea over the ropes into the outside. This is a sad, sad sight to see for Rhea Ripley, and it's not one you see often. The Eradicator has been absolutely dominated in this match, but she's still going to try and fight back and maybe just get one over Raquel somehow, some way. As Rhea tries to send her into the steel steps, but Raquel manages to stop herself just before she goes into them. Catches Rhea lacking. But Rhea now with a body slam. Desperately trying to get the cover off here, but Raquel not even allowing a 2 count. Rhea now relentlessly stomping Raquel Rodriguez. Now a recap of what we've seen tonight. We started Raw with a 6-woman tag team match. PFC versus Alexa Bliss, Io Sky and the Women's Intercontinental Champion Natalya. PFC picked up the win. I believe Alexa Bliss was pinned. Then we saw Jey Uso take on Tama Tonga, in which Jey Uso picked up the win. After that, we saw Penta and LA Knight go one-on-one. LA Knight's Raw debut, he picked up the win. Bron Breakker got involved. Looks like he and Penta will face off for the Intercontinental Championship soon. And now, we're towards the end of our main event between the Women's World Champion and potential future challenger as she stretches the injured torso of Rhea Ripley across her knee. And Raquel with a splash. Absolutely crushing Rhea. And now looking to put it to bed. As Raquel setting up for a third and final Tahana bomb. Or maybe not. Maybe not a Tahana bomb. A power bomb instead. Stacks Rhea up. And that's it. Raquel Rodriguez has put away an injured Rhea Ripley in the main event. Oh, wait. What's she doing? Oh, come on. No, ref, stop her. Raquel attacking an injured Ripley. Thank you for watching Monday Night Raw.